90% of the fruit that this tree was going to produce this year is on the ground.
Surveying the damage to his crops.
It got damaged from the wind battering around.
Ron Mahan says this year's hurricane season has been devastating.
Our counts show about 70 to 75% loss of the crop that we would have been harvesting this next year.
These oranges would have been picked starting in November, but now sit decaying on the ground.
A lot of the oranges were blown off the trees, and a lot of the oranges that are still on the trees right now are damaged. The leaves were blown off.
Mahan estimates Hurricane Irma could cost his company up to $900,000 in lost revenue.
This one's completely dead.
But the losses cut deeper than just this year's harvest. Mahan has spent about $65 million on new trees in recent years.
These trees were laying over on their side.
Now thousands sit damaged or destroyed and must be replaced. Those that remain need constant care.
We have spent $600,000 or $700,000 in labor just getting the irrigation lines back in line where they're supposed to be and making sure that those trees are healthy.
Florida's citrus growers say the storm has compounded the problems facing an already beleaguered industry, which has been battling a crippling crop disease in recent years.
Citrus greening, a bacteria that damages trees first discovered in China, has decimated Florida's citrus industry, affecting as much as 90% of its trees. Production has plunged from 242 million boxes in the 2003 to 2004 season to just 78 million in 2016. Mahan believes that number could drop as low as 40 million in the upcoming harvest.
It was like a double punch. This is the first hurricane that we've had that has impacted us when we've had weakened trees from greening disease. These leaves have been torn up.
Mahan predicts tough years ahead, but he's optimistic about the long term. He points to recent advances in the creation of